In this example, we're going to learn how to divide mixed numbers. So this is going to be our process. Rewrite any mixed numbers as improper fractions, then perform the division by multiplying the first fraction by the reciprocal of the second fraction. Simplify your results if necessary, and rewrite your results as a mixed number when possible. Okay? So remember, when we have mixed numbers, it can cause issues when we try to perform operations because 2 and 1/2 really means 2 plus 1/2 divided by 1/2. Okay? So we decided when we were multiplying that we could think of dividing the 2 by 1/2 and dividing the 1/2 by 1/2 to find our result. But it's easier to just rewrite any mixed numbers as improper fractions because then we don't have to deal with the implied addition in mixed numbers. Okay? So I challenge you when you look at these to try to guess at about what they are. So I can see that this is 5 right away because when I think of 2, there are 2 halves in each one, so that's 4 halves, and then there's another half in 1/2. Okay? But we're going to perform this process anyway, so first I'm going to rewrite this as a mixed number. This is 5 halves divided by 1/2. Okay? And in this case, we could divide straight across and it wouldn't give us any fractions within fractions. But it'd be nice to use the reciprocal idea just to see that it applies in this case as well. So 5 halves times the reciprocal of 1/2 is 2 over 1. Okay. And now we'll multiply the numerators and multiply the denominators. We can cancel this common factor of 2. It cancels to 1. And we get 5 times 1 over 1 times 1, which is 5. Okay. Let's look at the next one. So we have 3 4/5 divided by 2 3/8. So how many 2 3/8 are in 3 4/5? Well, I know there's going to be more than 1 because 3 4/5 is greater than 2 3/8. And it's going to be less than 2 because 2 times this is 4 6/8. So I have an idea of about what this answer is going to be, between 1 and 2. Okay? So now let's perform the process. Rewrite as an improper fraction. 5 times 3 is 15 plus 4 is 19. Divided by 8 times 2 is 16 plus 3 is 19. Okay. Now I'm going to change to multiplication and reciprocate the second fraction. Okay, so always perform these two processes together. When you change it from division to multiplication, that's when you change the second fraction to its reciprocal. Okay. Now notice here, I definitely don't want to multiply by 19 if I don't have to. The numerators and denominators have a common factor of 19, so I'm going to divide them both and they cancel the 1. And then we get 1 times 8 over 5 times 1, which is 8/5. As a mixed number, 5 goes into 8 once, with a remainder of 3 over the divisor 5. So just like we suspected, it's between 1 and 2, but now we have an exact answer. Let's look at the last one. 1 2/5 divided by 3 3/5. So how many 3 3/5 are in 1 2/5? And I know our answer is going to be less than 1. There's less than 1 copy of 3 3/5 and 1 2/5 because 1 2/5 is smaller. Okay, and I'm going to guess it's going to be around 1/3-ish. Okay, just because it's close to, but not exactly 1 divided by 3. So between 0 and 1 and about 1/3. So to find it exactly, let's rewrite it. 5 plus 2 is 7/5. Divided by 15 plus 3 is 18/5. Okay. Now, they have a common denominator, so we could divide across and use our result this way. Let's actually do both ways. So if we divided across, we'd have 7 divided by 18 over 5 divided by 5, which is 7 divided by 18 over 1, which is 7/18. Okay, so that's a number between 0 and 1. It's a little less than 1/2. Okay, now let's just see what would happen if we did this using the reciprocate method. So 7/5, change this to multiplication, reciprocate 5 and 18. Okay. Notice the 5's cancel out to 1. Divide by 5, divide by 5, and we get 7/18. Okay. So I think this way may have been a little bit easier, but the important thing is notice that either way the process gives us the same result.